Welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from the third day of the Singapore Fintech Festival. Joining me for this segment, we have Amrit Kumar. He is the president of Zilliqa. We're going to take a look at the integration of blockchain and the ever-evolving digital economy. Amrit, thanks so much for joining us. And
thank you very
some
much.
Exciting news. Straits X
Yes.
it's a pilot stablecoin initiative powered on Zilliqa's platform. Tell us more about the platform and the integration of emerging blockchain infrastructure with the digital economy.
Right. So Zilliqa is a blockchain platform like Ethereum, but it's scalable. It means that it can process way more transactions per second than what Ethereum can process right now. If you go back in time and if you can look about Bitcoin, the idea behind Bitcoin was to propose an e-money that would be censorship resistant. But over time we realized that there are other problems that popped up, especially in terms of volatility. So Bitcoin or most crypto assets very volatile. One day it's trading at a high value and then the other day it goes down. So the idea behind Straits X is to build a stable coin that's going to be stable in terms of it won't have much volatility. And this is something that we're working together with Xfirst, which is a startup that is licensed by MAS to provide stored value facilities. So basically you can provide e-wallet for people who don't have access to banks.
So let me ask you this question. What's the difference with a stable coin versus a cryptocurrency? Is one backed by fiat and one is backed by whatever the crowd decides the value
one
is?
backed by the trust
Right.
and belief among different people as a medium of exchange. So the basic difference is cryptocurrencies are often associated with the blockchain and they're used to pay for gas, which are fees, for instance. And they can also be used as a store of value because people believe that this token can be used as a medium of exchange. However, as I said, volatility is one problem that always has plagued cryptocurrencies, and that's why stablecoin is a token that can be backed by fiat. So you could have one SGD or one USD, and you can tokenize them in a digitized format, and you can have one tokenized version of SGD. So Straits X and Xfirst is that tokenized form of currency that you can use without volatility.
All right, now looking ahead to 2020, you have an eye on the DeFi landscape. What is that, and what are some of the cases and trends that you see there?
Yeah, so DeFi basically starts with decentralized finance. So you want to capture anything around fintech that can be built on a blockchain and that has peer-to-peer aspect to it. So imagine, for instance, peer-to-peer lending. So right now, when you go to get a loan, you need to go to bank, and then ask for a loan, and the bank will do certain checks on your profile, and then will give you the credit. The idea would be, can you build a marketplace for this peer-to-peer lending? So if I have money, I can lend it to you. And this is what decentralized finance in one form gives us a shape to provide censorship-resistant peer-to-peer lending, for instance.
All right, let's talk about some of the biggest challenges and successes that startups face in this kind of environment. Is there a high barrier to entry? Is it too fragmented? What are some of the challenges you see there, and what are some of the successes that these companies have?
So certainly there are challenges. If you look around right now for the payment sector, right? So we have Alipay and a bunch of others. Around a month ago, probably 2 months ago, it was very difficult, for instance, to use, let's say, credit cards, for instance. To use these new payment infrastructures.
Right.
But now you can just scan your QR code and then it's done.
It's like credit cards are obsolete.
Yeah,
They don't even take them anymore.
exactly.
Right.
Now you have QR codes. You always make payments with your QR code. However, blockchain payments which are backed on blockchain or based on blockchain still have to do a bit of catch up. I don't think user experience is that good at this stage. So this is, I would say, one of the areas where many different blockchain companies are working together to make sure that the user experience can be more streamlined in some sense.
All right, Amrit, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. It was lovely talking to you.
And thank you for joining me on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.